and savory hot sausage and melty American cheese. Also grab a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit with thick cut applewood smoked bacon. Mix and match 2 for just $5. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other off-road combo meal. Single item at regular price.
Is the IRS making you feel anxious? Do you have multiple years of unfiled taxes or owe more than $8,000? The tax attorneys at Allies Tax Relief specialize in problems like yours, and they're ready to negotiate your fresh start. Don't go another year fearing the IRS. Allies Tax Relief will stop the IRS from garnishing your wages or levying your bank account. You only pay if you qualify for their services, so why wait? Call 800-280-4184 today. That's 800-280-4184.
Missouri families have seen how terrible cancers caused by HPV can be.
To hear the words, "you have cancer," it strikes you to your core.
Fighting cancer is expensive.
When given at age 11 or 12, the HPV vaccine provides lifelong cancer prevention.
Why not protect them for the rest of their life?
Let's prevent cancer together by getting the vaccine, stopping the spread of HPV.
A message from Missouri Immunization Coalition.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Outside our studios, we have cloudy skies and winds out of the north-northwest at 6 miles per hour. They may gust up as high as 11 miles per hour. Our forecast for today indicates we'll be cloudy. Our temperature will be falling to around 53 degrees by 5 p.m. today, and those north winds going to continue in that 6 to 11 miles per hour range. Tonight, skies should be mostly cloudy with low temperature around 40 degrees. North winds tonight will be 10 to 13 miles per hour with gusts as high as 18 miles per hour. Tomorrow, we expect partly sunny skies with a high temperature near 62 degrees. Winds will be out of the northeast tomorrow, 7 to 10 miles per hour, and our wind chill value early tomorrow morning will be as low as 33 degrees. Tomorrow night, skies will be mostly cloudy with a low around 42 degrees. Winds will be out of the southeast tomorrow night, 7 to 10 miles per hour. Showers are likely mainly during Thursday afternoon, with a chance of precipitation at 70%. Now, new rainfall amounts between a tenth and a quarter of an inch are possible on Thursday. We will be mostly cloudy with a high temperature near 60 degrees, and southeasterly winds will be 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts as high as 22 miles per hour. Showers are likely before midnight Thursday night, then showers and possibly a thunderstorm between midnight and 3 a.m., then showers after 3 a.m. Chance of precipitation Thursday night is 100%, with our low temperature being around 48 degrees. Showers are likely on Friday and possibly a thunderstorm after 9 o'clock in the morning. Chance of precipitation for Friday is at 80%. Our high temperature will be near 65 degrees. Friday night, showers are likely and maybe a thunderstorm with mostly cloudy skies, low around 36. Then we'll have a chance of showers on Saturday with partly sunny skies and high near 49 degrees. Skies should be mostly clear Saturday night, low around 29. Then Sunday, we have sunny skies in the forecast with a high temperature near 57 degrees. Sunday night will be clear with a low around 30, and Monday should be sunny with a high temperature near 64 degrees. And that's your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it's now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
The Endangered Species Act recently turned 50. Signed by President Nixon in '73, the legislation was expansive and controversial. Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. To say this legislation has been divisive is an understatement. What species comes to mind when you consider the Endangered Species Act? For me, it's wolves, bald eagles, and the spotted owl. In the early 1990s, protection of the spotted owl in the Pacific Northwest became a national debate as news outlets across the country covered the controversy between protecting the forest habitat of the owl and the jobs of loggers in that region. During the time, I interviewed then Secretary of Agriculture Clayton Yiter about a now-forgotten issue that at the time seemed to be important. I clearly remember a comment the former secretary made. He said, "Cindy, this issue is of great importance to all of us involved in agriculture today, but it's a cup of tea compared to the plight of the spotted owl. Our issue will long be forgotten, but the spotted owl will long be remembered in America's history." Well, today the greatest threat to the survival of the northern spotted owl is competition from the barred owl, and secondly, habitat loss primarily from wildfires. Most farmers and ranchers are good stewards. I like having plentiful game on my land so that we might enjoy turkey, quail, deer, and rabbit hunting, and we've worked to provide food and cover for those birds that are currently few in number. It's up to us to maintain a dialogue with the conservation community and lawmakers at the local, state, and national level. Show them what we are doing on our farms to remain wildlife friendly. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
Challenge. It's not something you shy from. It's a chance to up your game. Every day brings a new challenge. But with the enhanced Channel Seed brand on your side, you can rise to it. With our top-performing seed, innovative digital tools, and expanded agronomic support, you can turn tomorrow's challenges into your next advantage. Your enhanced Channel Seed brand. Let's rise to the challenge. Learn more at channel.com/rise. Read and follow pesticide label directions, IRM, grain marketing, and other stewardship practices.
For more than 50 years, farmers have tuned in to listen to Brownfield market news on their local radio stations. Today, Brownfield's in-depth market information is available on multiple platforms. Viewers can sign up for Brownfield's weekly commodity market update e-newsletter delivered on Tuesday afternoons. Visit previous programs or submit questions for the next show by visiting Weekly Commodity Market Update at brownfieldagnews.com.
Ricky, there have been generations of fans growing up on St. Louis Cardinals baseball.
That's right, John. And for many, they grew up listening and learning about the Cardinals on the radio.
We get asked all the time why the Cardinals continue to draw fans from so many different states. And the answer is easy: the power of the radio network.
Fans are listening to Cardinals baseball all over the Midwest, and the tradition continues.
Join us all season long for St. Louis Cardinals baseball. Cardinal baseball on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO.
Direct cash cattle trade is sluggish and cash hogs are mixed. Hello, I'm Brent Barnett with your Brownfield Livestock Market Report. Cash cattle country remains quiet on Tuesday with bids and asking prices not established. Show lists this week are mixed, higher in Texas, but lower in Kansas and Nebraska, Colorado. Significant trade volume will likely be delayed until the second half of the week. Boxed beef was mixed at midday with light to moderate box movement. Choice was down $1.14 at $305.16, and Select was up 28 cents at $295.45. At the Joplin Regional Stockyards in Missouri, feeder steers under 725 pounds sold $10 to $15 higher, and heavier weights were steady to $3 higher. Feeder heifers were mostly steady to $5 higher, with some exceptions of 4 weights selling up to $12 higher. USDA says supply was heavy with very good demand. Feeder supply included 53% steers and 62% of the offering was over 600 pounds. Medium and large one feeder steers, 602 to 649 pounds, brought 275 to 313. Medium and large one feeder heifers, 701 to 749 pounds, sold for 228 to 256. Cash hogs are mixed at midday with light to moderate opening negotiated numbers at the major direct markets. Those markets were issuing lower bids and saving some money while still acquiring the needed supplies. There's some added leverage from signs the wholesale market is entering at least a short-term downtrend. Barrels and gilts at the National Daily Direct were down 37 cents with a base range of $69 to $75 and a weighted average price of $72.88. The Western Corn Belt was down 84 cents with a weighted average of $72.94. The Iowa, Minnesota, and Eastern Corn Belt were not reported due to confidentiality. Butcher hogs at the Midwest cash markets were steady at $55. Slaughter sows were steady at $45 to $48. Boars were marked at $18. At Illinois, slaughter sow prices were $1 higher, with moderate demand for moderate offerings at $45 to $57. Barrels and gilts were up $1, with moderate demand for moderate offerings at $43 to $53. Boars at Illinois were priced at $8 to $25. Pork values were lower at midday, down $1.24 at $91.58. I'm Brent Barnett, Brownfield.
Every year, 4.5 million young adults between the ages of 18 and 24 visit the ER.
It's every parent's nightmare.
Umergency gives you all the tools you need to quickly and effectively manage your family's emergency. Umergency provides instant access to vital resources, customized to your student's campus and local community, digital consent form, and built-in urgent alert button. Umergency gives you peace of mind when you need it most. Download your Umergency app now.
Missouri's black vulture numbers are increasing, and their aggressive nature can cause problems for livestock producers. If you suspect a black vulture problem on your farm, let the USDA and the Missouri Department of Agriculture help you. Reimbursement for necropsy and death loss is available to farmers if livestock loss is determined to have occurred because of black vultures. The black vulture remains a federally protected bird in the USA, so contact the USDA or Missouri Department of Agriculture for mitigation options. For more information, visit agriculture.mo.gov. That's agriculture.mo.gov.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary Midday Livestock Report. It is now time for a look at updated funeral announcements and being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they are available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, ksmoradio.com. Your World Today. Be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. Linda Rose Gamblin, age 72 of Salem, passed away Friday, March 1st. Funeral services for Linda Gamblin will be today at 1 o'clock at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Linda Gamblin started this morning at 11 and will continue until service time at 1. Burial will be in the Cedar Grove Cemetery. And all arrangements for Linda Rose Gamblin of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Michael Wayne Naylor of Licking passed away March 1st at the age of 50 years. Memorial services for Michael Naylor will be Thursday afternoon at 1 o'clock at the Licking Christian Church. Visitation for family and friends will also be on Thursday from 11 in the morning till service time at 1 in the afternoon, all at the Licking Christian Church. And all arrangements for Michael Wayne Naylor of Licking are under the direction of the Fox Funeral Home of Licking. Vicki Dow Mercer, age 76 of Salem, passed away Friday, February 23rd. A celebration of life for Vicki Mercer will be Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends will also be Sunday from 12 noon until service time at 2 o'clock. And all arrangements for Vicki Dow Mercer of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. And be sure and check out Your World Today online at our website, ksmoradio.com. Your World Today has been serving Dent County for over 30 years, and the best part about it is absolutely free.
Out of town and want to know what's going on in Salem, how the Salem Tigers did, or who may have passed away? There's only one way to get that information quickly, and that's by going to Your World Today online. Go to KSMOradio.com and click on the Your World Today button, and you'll get the latest edition online, or check out the Your World Today archives. And if you are in town, pick one up in any of the 30-plus locations in Salem and Bunker. Your World Today, they're free!
It is now time to take a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus. SBU Salem Campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU Salem campus today at 501 South Grand Street or call 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. This week is Severe Weather Preparedness Week, and the statewide tornado siren warning will be done at 11 o'clock Wednesday morning, weather permitting. The day of the tornado drill, NOAA weather radio set to receive the routine weekly tests will alert listeners that the tornado drill has begun. Outdoor warning sirens will also sound across participating Missouri communities. At that time, participants should practice taking cover in a designated shelter area or an interior room on the lowest level of a secure structure. Schools, businesses, and families are all encouraged to participate in the drill. Educators are also encouraged to use the tornado drill as an opportunity to incorporate tornado facts, meteorological information, and safety tips into their lesson plans. Create a family emergency plan to stay safe, and remember to include all pets when building an emergency kit and stocking up on supplies. Your family may not be together if a disaster strikes, so it is also important to know how to contact one another and reconnect if separated. Establish a family meeting place that's familiar and easy to find. A tornado watch means tornadoes are possibly in the area. Therefore, it's important to be ready to act quickly if it becomes necessary. A tornado warning means seek shelter immediately because a tornado has been sighted or indicated by radar causing imminent danger to life and property. The safest shelter location for tornadoes is generally an interior room without windows on the lowest floor of a sturdy structure, preferably in the basement. Do not seek shelter in a cafeteria, gymnasium, or other large open room because the roof might collapse. Immediately leave a mobile home to seek shelter in a nearby building and never seek shelter under an overpass. The dangerous wind tunnel effect combined with flying debris can be deadly. You can learn more about Missouri's annual Severe Weather Preparedness Week and find more weather-related resources at stormaware.mo.gov. Salem FFA alumni will be holding their 14th annual Scholarship Fund, Labor, and Dessert Auction Friday, March 8th at the Smith Valley Angus Event Barn. The no-charge meal will be provided starting at 5:30 with the auction to follow at 6:30. Students from the Salem FFA chapter will be providing labor in increments of 4, 6, or 8 hours, which will include various services such as farm labor, wood cutting, hay hauling, babysitting, cooking, cleaning, gardening, etc. Plus, there will be an abundance of homemade pies, cakes, and other desserts that will be auctioned off. All proceeds go to the Salem FFA Alumni Scholarship Fund. And if you'd like more information, please call 573-739-2016 or 573-729-6641, extension 5164. Everyone is welcome to attend. The State Fire Marshal Tim Bean recommends Missourians use the return of daylight savings time this weekend to test home smoke and carbon monoxide alarms. At 2 o'clock Sunday morning, clocks spring forward 1 hour. Bean also urges families to practice their fire escape plans. Safety experts recommend families practice their home fire escape plans at least twice each year. Getting into the habit of checking them when changing your clocks takes a very little time and makes a tremendous difference in your family's safety. Working smoke alarms reduce the risk of dying in a fire by 1/2. About 1/2 of home fire deaths occur at night between 11 at night and 7 in the morning when most people are asleep. That is why it's important for all family members to be able to react quickly and get out. Each family member, including children, should know 2 escape routes from every room in the residence. The family should be shared. The information should be shared with overnight guests as well. Bean also reminds Missourians that they should have carbon monoxide alarms for their homes. Carbon monoxide is an odorless, tasteless, invisible gas that results from the incomplete combustion of fossil fuels, which can be deadly if undetected. The fire marshal makes these makes these recommendations, checking smoke and carbon monoxide alarms monthly by pushing the test button and replacing smoke alarms every 10 years because they lose their effectiveness over time. Install additional smoke alarms if you do not have a minimum of one alarm on every level of the home, inside all bedrooms and outside bedrooms. Plan 2 different escape routes from your home and practice the routes with the entire family. Families should also select a safe gathering place outside the residence in the event of a fire. For more information on fire safety, go to https://dfs.dps.mo.gov. The Salem Ranger District will be hiring 2 or 3 high school students for the Youth Conservation Corps program this summer. Students and recent graduates between the ages of 15 and 18 are welcome and encouraged to apply. The deadline to apply is March 29th by the close of business at 4:30 in the afternoon. If you'd like more information or if you have questions, contact the main office at 573-729-6656. Blank applications are available at the Salem Ranger Station at 1301 South Main Street in Salem. They're open from 8:30 in the morning till 4:30 in the afternoon. The Denton County Commissioners met Monday morning at the Denton County Courthouse. Grant Wilson from Representative Jason Smith's Rolla office was in attendance and wanted to let the Commission know that Smith filed for re-election for the 8th District. Currently, there are 2 Democrats who have also filed for the 8th District seat for the primary. Besides that, Wilson wanted to let the Commission know Smith is working on keeping the government open for business and not letting it shut down. In the road report, Jason Akins filled in for District 1 Commissioner Wes Mowbray and stated rock would be added and grading would be done on Denton County Road 5610. Plus, only grading would be done on County Roads 2450 and 5220. District 2 Commissioner Gary Polk reported rock would be added and grading would be done on Denton County Roads 2120 and 2150, while only grading would be done on County Road 2155. Polk also said brush should be cut on Denton County Road 4050. He went on to report that road signs would be installed on Denton County Roads 2210 and 3355, including new truck crossing signs on County Road 2210. Presiding Commissioner Gary Larson reported on the Commission training attended by all the commissioners last week that featured updates on the Missouri Association of Counties, University of Missouri Extension, sunshine law requirements, how to properly run a meeting, and received update information on what to do with the opioid settlement funds. Larson said the commissioners also went to the Capitol to visit with their legislators. Denton County Clerk Angie Curtis said the last day to register for those who want to vote in the municipal election this April is Wednesday. She said the no-excuse absentee voting will begin March 19th and last through April 1st. And the last day to request a mail-out ballot will be March 20th. The Commission took fuel bids for 1,000 gallons of unleaded gas by phone, and the low bid was MFA oil at $2.48.5 per gallon. Philmart and County Fuels each bid $2.85 a gallon. The bid was awarded to MFA oil. It was announced the County Commissioners of Central Missouri will be holding a meeting this Friday in Houston and have invited the Central Region County Clerks to join them. It was also announced there will be no Commissioners meeting Thursday due to the lack of a quorum as 2 Commissioners are going to be absent. The next meeting of the Commission then will be Monday morning at 9 o'clock at the courthouse, and that meeting will be open to the public. The group called Concerned Citizens for Salem is inviting the public to attend a meet and greet to meet the candidates for mayor as well as East and West Ward aldermen who will be on the ballot on the April 2nd election, as well as incumbent officials who will not be running in this election. The meet and greet will be held Monday, March 11th at 7 o'clock at the Wilson Family Center at 1000 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. Following the introductions, there will be a question and answer session that will allow all the candidates to speak on the numerous issues concerning the public. The meet and greet is free and open to everyone with coffee and light refreshments provided. It is an opportunity for anyone who wants to get acquainted with the people that want to serve as representatives of the City of Salem who are on the April 2nd ballot. And that has been a look at local news and was brought to you by SBU Salem Campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU's Salem campus, contact admission counselor Chris Welch at 573-729-7000. 888-866-7871.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071.
Be wise to guy wires. Observe the 10-foot rule to stay clear of guy wires and overhead power lines. If a guy wire is disrupted or broken, do not try to fix it yourself. Instead, call the professionals at Intercounty Electric at 866-621-3679. Guy wires on power poles provide grounding as well as support, so any damage to a guy wire can cause an electric current disruption, creating a very dangerous situation. This message is brought to you by Intercounty Electric Cooperative Association, your Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the American Legion Post number 99, Looking Glass Salon, Salem Senior Center, and McCoy Vision Clinic, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained, Town Screen in Salem.
Wofford & Wofford Plumbing can solve all of your septic problems. They have an electric sewer machine and camera to help locate and solve septic problems. Plus, they can handle all new construction, residential, and commercial plumbing, as well as repairs. Wofford & Wofford Plumbing. Call the office at 729-0014, and they can get you taken care of.
We call it America's pastime, the great game of baseball.
In Cardinals Nation, it's the fabric of our community.
It's the Gas House Gang, Stan the Man, the Old Redhead, Ozzie, Yachty, Waino, and now Arenado.
Cardinals baseball is part of what makes us, us. St. Louis Cardinals baseball. Cardinal baseball on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO.
It is now time to take a look at local and regional sports, being brought to you as a courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. Pavel Buchnevich scored in the fourth round of the shootout, and Jordan Bennington finished with 40 saves as the St. Louis Blues start their 5-game road trip with a 2-1 win in Philadelphia. Kevin Hayes also scored for the Blues, who will take on the New York Islanders tonight at 6 o'clock right here on KSMO. The Missouri basketball Tigers will face number 11 ranked Auburn tonight at 7:30 at the Mizzou Arena. The game will not be heard on KSMO due to St. Louis Blues hockey. Missouri has lost 16 straight games and are 8-21 overall and 0-16 in the SEC Conference. The Washington Nationals scored the only run of the game on a fourth-inning sacrifice fly as they beat St. Louis Monday 1-0. Cardinal pitcher Sonny Gray suffered tightness in his hamstring and left the game early. The Cardinals will play the Minnesota Twins today in Jupiter, Florida. St. Louis Cardinals pocket schedules are now available at the KSMO studios and at over 12 locations in town. Take as many pocket schedules as you want. They are free. Kansas City Royals had Monday off, and they will face the Chicago Cubs tonight. The Royals are 8-3 this spring. And that has been a look at local and regional sports brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for a look at sports from the Missouri Net.
This Missouri Net Sports Report is presented by Missouri's natural gas operators. If you smell gas, leave fast and call your gas company.
Missouri Net Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. Final home game for Mizzou basketball. They're hosting number 13 Auburn. The Tigers only have 2 chances left to win an SEC game. 0-16 in the conference. Dennis Gates says his players haven't quit.
I just like the fact that our guys aren't holding their heads down. They're out there feeding off each other. They're challenging each other in a healthy way. They're allowing themselves to be coached, and that's what they're doing. So it's exciting to see guys, young people, face obstacles and not take the easy route and face hard face-to-face.
9 Tigers will be honored on senior night, the tip-off at 8 p.m. Jordan Binnington made 40 saves. The Blues beat the Flyers 2-1 in a shootout last night in Philly. Kevin Hayes, the former Flyer, scored the Blues goal to tie the game.
I don't know how the goal went in. Toe-picked, and it ended up in the back of the net, but I'll take him anyway. I feel like lately I've been getting some chances and I haven't been scoring, so I felt like I was kind of due there.
The Cardinals' president of baseball operations, John Mozeliak, said that Sonny Gray's hamstring strain is mild, but opening day is in doubt. Mo called it encouraging news, but said that it will be a challenge to get Gray ready for that opening day start on March 28th, considering the time he's expected to miss in spring training. He also said it's a good chance that he could end up on the injured list. Spring training baseball today, the Cardinals are playing the Twins, the Royals taking on the Cubs. Former Royals infielder UL Washington died over the weekend after a battle with cancer. He was 70. Washington played for the Royals from 1977 to 1984. He was well known for playing with a toothpick in his mouth. Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
Not everyone recognizes that they might have a gambling problem. How do you know if gambling is a problem for you? Ask yourself if either or both of the following questions are accurate. Have you felt the need to bet more and more money? Have you ever lied to people important to you about how much you gambled? If your answer is yes to either of these questions, free help is available. Call 1-888-BETS-OFF for more information.
The Missouri Department of Health and Senior Services needs your help building a safer environment for older adults and adults with disabilities. Some forms of abuse, such as financial exploitation, neglect, and bullying, are often overlooked. If you believe someone is experiencing abuse, call Missouri's Adult Abuse and Neglect Hotline at 800-392-0210 or report online at health.mo.gov/abuse. Together we can stop adult abuse. It's a crime.
I'm Dr. Tiffany Bland with Salem Memorial District Hospital. Recently, there have been many changes within our local clinics and hospitals, and you may find yourself looking for a new provider for your children. At SMDH, we would like to reach out to the community to let you know that we do see patients of all ages. Most of our providers are family practice, which means that we have been trained to see well-child visits as well as sick visits. We are happy to answer any questions that you may have. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Progressive Ozark Bank is proud to announce a better way to manage your debit card fraud alerts. Instead of a phone call, customers will receive a message on their text-enabled numbers if there is a concern on a debit card transaction. It's fast and easy. Want to find out how you can get fraud text alerts on your phone? Drop by or call Progressive Ozark Bank for more information. Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured, where people matter.
For over 130 years, there have been moments in Cardinals baseball that will last a lifetime.
Baseball has some of the best athletes in sports.
With amazing feats, amazing moments, amazing plays, there's nothing quite like Cardinals baseball.
When you listen to the game, you just never know who that next hero may be.
We will have it all right here for you on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Graybar. Cardinal baseball on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO.
Stay right here on KSMO Radio. We've got Missouri Net News coming up shortly. And then after the top of the 1 o'clock hour, I'll be back with your latest KSMO weather forecast.
Every day, Cintas service reps help businesses get ready for the workday. They provide freshly laundered workwear delivered every week. Mats, mops, restroom and cleaning supplies. First aid and safety products to help your employees stay safe. They even test and inspect fire extinguishers and emergency lights. Cintas helps keep your business running smoothly. See what Cintas can do for you. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
With news on Missouri Net, I'm Marshall Griffith. Another attempt is pending to reauthorize a federal law that provides payments to victims of radiation exposure and to expand those payments to victims in Missouri. The sponsor, Missouri U.S. Senator Josh Hawley, says the Radiation Exposure and Compensation Act is set to expire June 7th.
So if we don't act now, if Congress does not act now,
the program that has been in place since 1990, that has provided compensation to over 40,000 Americans in the western states, will go dark. And nobody else in my state or any of the other states that we now know were affected by nuclear waste and radiation, they will, of course, get nothing.
Missouri State University has chosen its new president. Richard Biff Williams will become the 12th president of the university located in southwest Missouri, Springfield. He'll take over as Missouri State president on July 1st, as current president Cliff Smart retires. And Warrenton High School will be the site of case arguments for the state's largest appeals court this week. This is Missouri Net.
Protecting our kids is second nature.